Welcome to the shortwave radio channel, and we're going to check out what's in the 28,000 to 29,000 kilohertz range. Might not have heard a lot of things, and I see a lot of hams actually telling me all the time they never hear anything. Well, the 10-meter band can have stretches of where it's closed down, especially in low solar activity. But every year it's open at multiple occasions. It's often open when nobody even goes and check if it's open. It's unfortunately part of the, I never hear anything, so I'm not going to go there. Or it's always closed, so I'm not going to go there. And that doesn't help in hearing or its popularity, basically. It's one of my favorite amateur bands. I did a lot of contacts on 10 meters in the last year. And with high solar activity, it's open every day, basically. So 28,000 to 29,000 kilohertz is a complete 10-meter amateur band spectrum. The first part, from 28,000 to about 200, 250 is, or 200, 300 even, is Morse code mostly. It's hams in Morse code. There's a little bit of digital mode in between here and the bottom part. So you might hear some Morse code stations that are keying up on the amateur bands. And the first part, one famous noise that a lot of people hear and wonder what it is, and can be heard actually here. And we're going to actually have you guys listen to this. Here we go. This is FT8. This is one of the amateur modes or digital modes. So 28074 is the center, is the bottom frequency for the FT8. So if you want to check it out, you can decode the FT8 with WSJTX. There's also a version for mobile. One of the interesting parts when propagation is open is, as you see here, it's slightly open, but it's not that great. I've heard better in FT8 mode and so on. So it's not open very well, let's say, or it's not open that great right now. Some interesting things that you can listen to from somewhere around 28,150, 160 to 28,300, or past a little bit, is CW beacons. Many amateur radio operators put up beacons that send out, identifications of call letters, and often are very low power, 1 watt, 2 watt, 5 watts, 10 watts. And what's nice about these is that they're scattered all across the world. And there's actually some lists of beacons that you can go and fetch out and check out what it is. It's a great way to brush up on your Morse code listening also, because you'll have to, get that Morse code identification of what station it is. So lots of beacons, and it's kind of cool to chase them. It's a great DX. Also, it's cool because it lets you know, and that's the reason they exist, tells you what propagation is all about and where propagation works on the band. Starting from 28,300 and up, it is single sideband. So it's upper sideband mostly. You'll be actually listening to amateur radio operators making contacts, calling CQ, and so on. There's what we call a calling frequency, 28,400 upper sideband. A lot of hams will go there to call CQ first, then move on to some other frequency. So if you are a ham and want to try if the band's open, 28,400 is really the calling frequency. That's maybe your best hope, or just call CQ anywhere. The band tends to level off. I mean, most of the single sideband or upper sideband signals are probably scattered in between 28,300 and 28,600. Above that, there will be some hams, but there's often less activity than at the bottom part. In contests, it's full everywhere of signals, so check it out. So basically all you need is a radio with single sideband to hear all the action. And the 10-meter band is open every day recently. It tends to be better in the winter time than in the summer, but there's all sorts of activity coming on. all the time. Also, keep in mind that sporadic E-skip can actually open this band in the middle of the night. It's a high frequency. We always say it. High frequencies are daytime only. But sporadic E-skip can make an exception to this rule. And summer is a big time period for sporadic E-skip. So you never know what you can hear, even at 2 in the morning. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching my videos.